morning, Mindcrack. It is the 2nd day of September 2012. William Shatner voice. Hold on, let me take off these headphones. That's what I'm having an issue with. I was wondering why I was all awkward. Duh, it's just because my headphones were on. Everybody knows that. Here's your picture of the day provided by Royal B, who has some Chex Mixes, and he has an eat-in kitchen, which I find absolutely fantastic. I've always wanted an eat-in kitchen, and as you know, I'm kind of looking for houses right now to move in, and I have to admit, if I see an eat-in kitchen, they got a little bit on me already. So if you have an eat-in kitchen, folks, remember, MC Gamer will come to your house and take it from you. I need to start working on actually having a chest for mob drops. So, where did I put the wood stuffs? Here we go. I'm going to be working a little bit more on getting the stuff organized because I've been meaning to do it for so long. So, hopefully you guys don't mind mob drops. Indeed. Thank you, Kurt. Get out of here, Kurt. Indeed. Kurt, you gotta go now. Indeed. Anyway, here's your channel update. Today, there's no videos coming out. The Unnamed Question Show, like I've said, it's going to start coming out on Sundays here in the future. But it does not quite start today, unfortunately. Actually, the mod guy who was updating it and stuff for me, I emailed him saying, hey, what's going on with the mod? You know, want to start getting the show back out, and he's never replied, so I passed the mod that he made originally, and I passed it on to a friend of mine, and hopefully he doesn't mind, but because I really got to get that show going again, because you guys are wanting it, so I'm saying that definitely next week we'll have the return of the Unnamed Question Show, so I apologize about the wait. It's just been kind of a fun journey trying to figure out everything here, but regardless, that is that, and no harm done. Let's move on to the bits and bobs. Today, people have been asking me something inside. Well, let's put it this way. I've seen comments about this, and it's completely bonkers, first of all, I'd like to start out saying. But because you guys have asked, somebody asked officially inside the, what's it called? The Bobble Boop, I can't think of the word. What is it called? The form. Gosh, I don't know why that was such a hard word for me. Since some of you have asked inside the forum, I will now talk about drugs and alcohol. You know, some people have come on to my videos and they're like, well, MC obviously smokes this, or does this, or drinks this, and the fact of it is, no, that's just, no. I'm a completely clean guy. First of all, I'm not even old enough to drink alcohol, and personally, that's not really an interest of mine. I think there are a lot better ways to spend my time than to drink alcohol. Overall, I don't do drugs, and I don't have any plans to do drugs. I do not plan to do drugs, and I encourage people to do the same. I just don't think it's something that anybody ever really needs to do. I mean, there are arguments about, oh, well, sometimes there's medicinal purposes about it, but in my opinion, you're just kind of, yes, but at the same time, there are also many non-medicinal purposes for it, and so most people should stay away from it unless they have a very rare case. In my opinion, don't be too controversial inside the comments, please. Gotta make another. You know what I'll do? I'll put a crafting bench inside the floor here. Harry Potter's house. No, I don't want to go in here every time I want to craft. How about just right here? That'll work. Good enough. But yeah, there's no need to do drugs, and that's been my stance on it, and I think it's absolutely silly that some people will just do drugs for fun, but I mean, I guess I don't understand addiction. I understand addiction because addiction is something that people can easily get hooked into. You know, they might just make a horrible mistake, and, you know, that's where you gotta start to support them to hopefully correct the mistake. Don't just, you know, write them off as an idiot, or, you know, somebody who's just ruined their life. Give them help is what I think. The only real, I guess, quote-unquote drug that I guess I do, in quotation marks, would be caffeine. I drink caffeine all the time, and it's technically kind of like an addictive substance. So I very much am quite addicted to caffeine, and it's something I wish I wasn't. And I'd love to work on not being, you know, so dependent on having my caffeine every day, but what you gonna do, man? You gotta just have that caffeine. I don't drink coffee, though. Only soda. Which, I don't know, I've just never had a real taste for coffee. I suppose everybody has. Melons, what are you doing inside the iron chest? Wacky guy. What a wacky guy. Right. Right. What was I talking about? I mean, everybody knows that, you know, alcohol is a drug as well, but it does have some slightly different connotations most of the time when used inside popular media and such. And, I mean, I see myself maybe when I'm of age, maybe drinking a glass of wine or something, but I don't see myself doing anything else than that. I mean, I might just drink a little bit just to look fancy, but just, you know, just a small glass. You know, I don't know. Who knows? I could, you know, I don't think it's a need that I should start drinking, so I just might not drink at all. And that's, in my opinion, that's the best option. Never to try it, never to start, and then you never really have a hankering for it. And good stuff, man. Good stuff. I guess I'll put emeralds in here. And this will be my miscellaneous chest, I suppose. This would go inside farm goods here, farmy stuff. And this would go inside mobby dropses. This would go inside farmy stuff. And cobble. Boom. And we just need to put something inside the stone stuffs, which would be right there. I love my organizational system. We're actually going to grab some melons, since I don't want to be organizing this entire episode. But yeah, I'm just going to move on from that subject. Those are my opinions on it. I don't do it. I don't think anybody should do it. There's no need for anybody to ever do it, unless there's a rare, you know, proven medical condition that can be solved using it, and then in that case, it should be used with moderation. It shouldn't just be like, oh, well, this drug is going to make you feel better. Have it all! You know, it's meant to be used sparingly. Anyway, I want to talk about my monitor, because my big monitor that I usually use, and it's like usually my big center thing, I've had it since probably 4 years-ish, and it's been a great monitor, but unfortunately, it's pretty much dead. I mean, it still turns on, but the light is flickering on it, and I've given it, it seemed like every day I turned it on, it was taking longer and longer for the flickering to stop, and today it went on for 30 minutes with it just still flickering. So I kind of gave up. I just unplugged it. I moved it to the side, and as such, the monitor is essentially dead. I mean, it might be able to be repaired, but I don't know any monitor repairmans, and it's definitely out of warranty. So life sucks, I suppose, when it comes to that. I guess maybe that's a new donation goal. So as always, I have a donation link if anybody is willing to chip in. I don't care. You don't have to. It's not my place to beg for anything. But if you wish, I guess that's my new donation goal, because my old donation goal has been met, basically. I still need a little bit more just to ensure I can afford it. But what we're raising money for was my orange suit fund. I wanted to get something so I can look like my skin here from Minecraft, which you can't see. Basically a big orange suit, red tie, green suit vest, and get the whole shebang. So maybe if I go to conventions and such, I could actually just put on this whole full costume, and people could recognize me quite easily by my orange suit that matches my Minecraft character. And basically we've met the goal. I have to quickly, you know, do some, get some measurements, and I have some options for it. I mean, finding an orange suit is unfortunately not an easy task. I mean, if you've ever watched the movie Dumb and Dumber, apparently they have some characters in that who wear some orange suits, but the ones that they sell replica costumes of, and they're fairly cheap, which was something I would go for. But unfortunately, they're like shiny orange. You know, they're not like cotton orange. You know, like a business suit. It's more of a, oh wow, look at me, I'm so hilarious type of orange suit. And so that's a little disappointing that I can't really get exactly what I want for cheap, which means my options are limited to start, you know, asking a costume maker to do it, but that's going to take like 4 to 6 weeks to custom tailor my own, you know, suit, and it does cost more. Or I could technically dye my suit, like I could buy a white suit and dye it myself. But as it turns out, dyeing is not something very easy to do to prevent creases and stuff. If you've ever dyed something, apparently it's not so cool. And I'm not sure at this point what I want to do, so I'm kind of trying to figure that out. I gotta put in, you know what I'm gonna do? After I put away some of the stuff, I'm gonna put in some furnaces here. But yeah, I'm quite inside a predicament when it comes to that. I don't really know what I need to do, but I need to start figuring it out, I suppose. Is this the miscellaneous chest? Yeah, it is. Got lots of paper, man. Lots of paper all over the place. I don't even need this anymore. Cool. I don't know. Maybe I should put in my furnaces here. Maybe it's like a quick row. Maybe it's like put a torch in there, like so. And then, I should probably put away my grass blocks so that they don't get hurt. Like this. Put in some armor. Both those I actually got from a cave. I forget which part of the cave, but it was quite interesting. And by the way, a quick little update, a mini update. This isn't on my list to talk about today. I do have some ideas starting to flow through my head to get some interesting new content on my channel, Minecraft-wise. The ideas are starting to flow in my head, so I can't give you any set dates on different Minecraft-y content, but I just wanted to ensure you guys that things are going good, that we are going to have some different Minecraft-y goodness soon, and you should look forward to it, because I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fabulous. Wow, I still got tears in my eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. My sleep schedule's so screwed up. We recorded 3 episodes of The Ultimate Miner when I had 2 hours of sleep just before, and that was it. So I'm pretty worn out. I took a long sleep, so I mean I'm good now, but I'm definitely need some more sleep sometime, and my sleep schedule is screwed, basically. Reminder-wise, I do want to remind you that, like I said at the beginning of the episode, I will be streaming my Wind Waker attempts today as I try to get a brand new record, personal best for the Master Sword runs I've been doing. It's basically I play the game and try to go as fast as possible and get the Master Sword in the video game as fast as possible. I've recently just improved my time from 2 hours and 55 minutes to 2 hours and 41-ish minutes. I forget what the exact time was, but it's definitely a huge improvement, but I still have a lot more space to improve, so I'm going to hopefully start doing some more runs of those whenever I get the chance. So I very recommend you come over. Usually the chat's pretty chill. I mean, it's not like Mindcrack. I mean, I wish it was like Mindcrack, where we had thousands of people supporting in there, but it's usually a lot more calm. I'm able to answer more questions, so come on over and join the party. That's my reminder for the day. My Twitch link is pretty much all over. And now, my friend, it is time for the random opinion. Alright, my opinion is pretty much 85%. I'd probably peg it at. Of those chargers for anything, you know, the ones that have like the big bulky thing that you plug it in a surge protector, and you usually have to plug it into either the bottom slot or else you're gonna have a bad time. Those things just suck, and they really need to start implementing like the bricks in the middle of the cord, so that way you can fit everything onto a surge protector. And there's just so much inefficiency, and I hate it. Just hate it. That's my random opinion. Good morning, Mindcrack.